Hello, and welcome to all you lords and ladies of fate. You've once again found yourselves in the self-proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the stories being told on your screens, and you can do it for free. In order to do so, you must spend our fate chips. These are our loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even just engaging with us in chat. Use those fate chips. You can then use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, make our players say silly things, and you can even force us into random encounters. Tonight we're playing Tomb of Annihilation, adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Joining me, we have Jeff playing Kenneth Noisewater, the halfling monk.
Hello.
Next, we have, of course, myself playing Jaeger Brews, the human ranger. Next, we've got Felix playing Scrod, the human barbarian.
Hey, I'm just going to be disembodied voice tonight, folks, so bear with me.
S for Scrod.
S is for Scrod, Super Scrod.
Yes.
Thank you.
And lastly, we have Keyblader playing Xavier Thatch, the human rogue.
Hello, everybody.
And then to mitigate the will of the fates, we have DM Dave. No, not that one.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chult. I know it's been a while since we've been here, so to get us back up to speed, we have the lovely voice of Scrod to give us not a letter to Lenny tonight, but a letter to somebody else special to Scrod. So please, Scrod, catch us up.
Dear Moms, I'm still in Chult and working for a person named Syndra to find the source of the death curse that seems to be preventing resurrection. I want to let you know that I'm well, and I have sent 2 dinosaurs, Lenny and Doug, to stay with you in case something does happen to me. Also, be on the lookout for Darkar. He might wander by any time. This time, just remember that he isn't a vegetarian, so he'll need some meat. My companions, Kenneth the Monk, Xavier the Rogue, Jaeger Bladesinger, and Stallion the Paladin and I are trapped in a vaulted room facing down things called wisps, shades, and some other creature that is guarding a thing called a hellmouth. I'm not quite sure what will come next. I do want to say that I'm sorry that I never did find your cousin's pack. Love, Scrod.
And Scrod, seeing no egress in this tomb, sets the vial down next to him on the ground. As we roll for initiative, there are a number of ethereal undead in this tiered room, at the very bottom of which, from that tunnel, pulses the ungodly glow of the Hellmouth. Kenneth, you are up first. You are in control of Flask of Wine as well, who is still on the other side of the arcane gate.
Right. I guess we should have Flask of Wine to enter the room.
Okay.
Really? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to them?
Flask of Wine darts in, appears with a pop right behind Jaeger.
Cannon
Still
fodder.
has...
Flask of Wine, you're here.
She still has 15 feet worth of her movement, if you would like her to move any further.
Let's move her 1 step over, and she'll, describe these
you
things
all-
over again?
You all also have wings, by the way, just
Right.
recall. Down by the lowest level, near this heavy grated opening in the very center, there are these 2 wisp, just sort of floating balls of flame almost that seem connected to the hellmouth at the very bottom of the cavern. On this middle level, I believe this one over here, Jacob was not able to identify anything about. This one
Jaeger.
over here, Jaeger, sorry. This one over here is a specter, R.I.P. A specter that is going to, if it attacks you, it will take some of your maximum health. And this thing crouching right or sort of hanging onto the wall
I don't even see that thing.
right below you is the shadow that latched onto Xavier earlier and drained some of his strength.
Oh, so he's the one who did it.
Yeah, I didn't even see him there. That's... All right. Flask of Wine is going to shoot at the Spectre.
Okay. One miss, one hit. Spectre only takes 3 points of damage. Even the hit passes directly through the creature, but you can see it does take some of its undead force away with it. It is somewhat reduced.
How far down is the shadow thing?
It is. If you look sort of on the side view
I gotcha.
below, yeah. I don't know if I'll chart that the whole combat, but for starting, that's where these guys are. The shadow is like gripping onto the wall almost. Quick meta question: is that group heal 2 level 2 from Biodart?
It's one level. It just does everybody instead of just one person.
Got it.
How is that
Okay.
different than group heal?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious.
Wait. I think you're right.
Yeah, it's like a better heal. It's a bigger pool, so everybody's gonna get 2d10 back.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Everybody's gonna get
Heal me, please.
12 hit points back,
I get 12.
including all of the NPCs.
12. Heal.
Oh,
I just
Ooh.
survived this yet.
Yeah.
So I guess my question: would I be able to like stand on this ledge in front of Scrod and hit this guy? It's a small ledge, but I'm a small person.
I will since I will say, well, you know what you can do is hover there with your wings.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So yeah, you can step around Scrod, and I mean you have like 1 foot on, but with the beating of your wings, you're able to keep yourself on the level.
Okay.
And yeah, you can attack that guy.
All right. I want to try and attack this guy with my
right.
new and improved unarmed strikes.
Okay, roll to hit. 17 hits.
First attack is 8 points of damage.
And you do magical damage with your unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
So that is, it takes the full force of your attack. You can go ahead and roll your second attack.
15 to hit.
15 also hits.
All right. That's an additional 7 points of damage.
You with 2 quick practiced blows. I'll get you, Scrod.
Thanks.
2 quick practiced blows. You diminish this thing. It is a shadow of its former self. It is
Oh.
still alive or undeath as it were, but on the very edge. It screeches in pain as you tear at it with your hands, your bare hands.
I do believe I have a bonus action as well. Though.
Yes, you do.
I'm just gonna keep.
That's right. I have to get used to your 2 attacks plus your.
Yeah.
Oh well, yes, sir.
Just gonna
Is that a
keep
natural?
rolling. No.
Okay. You still you blast it away. With your 3rd strike, the shadow screeches and dissipates into nothingness.
All right. That's what we love to see.
Yes, sir. Did everybody get the? Oh, here. Let me get here. Did everybody update their health on?
D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I could get
Yes.
my. I
Did
could
on
get
D&D
my.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
I didn't realize there was a cool thing for healing and damage on it. So that was kind of cool, rather than having
Right?
to do math. Math is hard.
Science up
Oh, yeah,
to-
totally.
Just it's
All right, and failure. Yeah, all right. There we go. Kenneth, make a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Strength check. All right. Is that a saving throw or just a roll?
It's
strength?
just a check. It's just a strength. It's just a roll.
11.
It's a contest. You feel something grab hold of you and bodily throw you against the wall.
Oh, God.
You are slammed into this corner of the wall and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
oh, that's some serious.
This creature down here lifted a spectral arm at the same time and ripped it in that direction at the same time you were picked up and flung against the wall. I think that's all that happens. Yeah,
He got
you're-
some
you're
long-ass
slamming there
arms.
And get hit. Jaeger, you are up.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. I don't think you adjusted my HP in roll 20. Just as an aside.
You are. I've got you at 34 out of 48.
Yeah, that's what I had when I started, I believe. That's what my character sheet said anyway.
All right, so you're at 46 out of 48.
Should be 6.
Oh,
So-
not 155. 46. There we go.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be
So-
fine.
The shadow is gone. Is that?
Yes, Kenneth just obliterated the shadow.
Okay. All right. Then I want to. What do I got spell wise? Let's try.
I like that you're giving this the same thought you do to picking out curtains. Like, let's try something with stripes.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is. Okay. Yes, I'll start with going into the Blade Song dance.
All right. Is that your last one for the day?
That is my last one for the day.
Okay. So that's a bonus action.
That is a bonus action.
But your AC is 20.
Going to focus my mind and start hearing the sounds in my head and begin to dance myself down deeper into the hole.
Okay.
How much is my movement limited by the different tiers?
It's just a 10-foot drop. Just make a fairly easy either athletics or acrobatics check to get down the tiers, just to avoid slipping on the. It's a slippery slope or slippery landing, but
So I think I'm going to run for the hellmouth.
okay. It is just so you know, it's beneath it. This is a heavy iron grate or a heavy-looking iron grate that is
Okay,
covering the
so-
hellmouth. But you can get down. It looks like you can get through the grate, or I mean, aim through the grate. Perhaps.
Is it far enough that, like, do I feel like I would be able to reach it with my scimitar?
It's 30 feet down.
Oh, it's 30 feet long. Okay. Then that's probably not smart until we have some ability to do that. Okay. Then
Well, Jack, not James, named Jack Job. Would that be something I could fix?
yes, probably. Big lug.
Someday
And
when it
ripping
gets,
off a heavy iron grate.
it might be one of the few things I can do in combat.
Okay, so damn. Okay, then I guess you know what? I'm going to play this smart. We're going to use my ready action until something comes into range of hitting something.
And you'll
Right,
you'll
with
do
range of
a
anything.
scimitar attack.
Yes.
Got it. You will also have control of River Mist for this combat,
Okay. Then
since we're down to 4 player characters.
right. All right. Well, River Mist can come join the fun.
All right. River Mist pops in here.
And River Mist
still
has
have-
ranged stuff, right?
Yeah, she's got a short bow.
So then, yeah, hopefully kind of pops in and sees everything that's going on, and then we'll take a long-ranged hit at that Spectre as well.
Okay. 2 at the Spectre. 2 misses.
Hmm.
Yeah, she comes in disoriented, and both her shots go wide. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7. I have a D7 for exactly this. Would you believe it?
What?
Jaeger gets targeted by 1.
It's
Is this
pretty
where the
amazing
ch-
what they have dice out there for.
I know.
Wait, is this where the children's college money is going?
And Kenneth gets. But Kenneth. Oh, did get hit this turn, but luckily
given a
it doesn't
weather
matter the
die.
first one. What is it? Oh, it's got.
Weather.
That's cool. Jaeger and Kenneth, you both feel these wisps down here reaching out towards you. You see these sort of wispy tendrils begin to build between you and them, but you are able to shake it off before it drains any of your life force. It is the Hellmouth's turn. Oh.
This emoji die too.
Yeah,
There we
we wouldn't want to miss the Hellmouth's turn now, would we?
Grab another random.
Actually, use the emoji die when I'm playing NPCs to determine how they react to the party.
Oh, that's a cool thing.
Oh, fancy that. It's Stallion. Stallion has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Eh.
Which he passes.
First time for
Um,
everything.
So nothing happens to Stallion. And Scrod. It is Scrod and River. Oh wait. Yeah, Scrod and Dragonbait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, should I drag Dragonbait into this, or is he gonna be hesitant, guys?
Just try
Oh,
to
what
get
the-
that insight.
I think it's all hands on deck.
This
I
is their
just want
mission to
somebody
begin.
around on the other side to get us a portal up back home. But okay. He says, I'm missing my Flexin' buddy, and he just charges through, abandoning his companion of a long
Right.
time. Just comes on over.
He's got 20 feet left from that spot where he lands.
How many feet is it to the Hellmouth?
30. So if he dashes and also makes his athletics/acrobatics roll, he can get down there, but that'll be his turn.
Because what I'm thinking is both of us make it down there and start heaving that grate. Does that sound like a plan to people?
Let's do it.
How about the team? Is that okay or not?
Yeah. No.
Okay,
That's,
we're just-
good enough for me.
Okay, meat shields, ho. All right, here we go. The jaws of life.
Alright. Make an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Check, not safe, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, I've got athletics.
Yeah. With that athletics, I think you literally can't fail. Yeah, you both make it down there.
There's a one on this die, sir.
Go ahead and start making a strength check. On your next turn, Dragonbait will start assisting.
Okay. Strength check now.
Yeah, because you got down
Thanks for the
there
sub,
with
Crystal.
just your movement.
Yeah.
You heave and are not making any progress as of yet.
That's because I didn't use rosin.
Yeah, Dragonbait gets his little chalk pouch out.
Okay, I need to
And
chalk
elbows
pouch.
you
Yeah,
with
he
it.
now knows to use chalk pouch now. Yeah, that's good.
The Spectre.
I'm also mad. Can I be mad when I do this or not? Because I haven't raged
Yes,
yet.
yes.
You may have to help me on
be
that.
mad. So actually,
I don't think that would help.
you have advantage on that strength check. So go ahead and roll again.
Thank you for being gracious about that. By the
No,
way.
that's absolutely legitimate.
You know? Oh, wait, I thought that was a 1. Okay, not terrible.
No, you heave a little bit deeper into it. You pop out a couple extra muscles on your back that start to glisten, but no avail yet.
More veins popped out.
The Spectre rushes you, Jaeger, arms outstretched, ready to try and drain your life, but which triggers your attack. Go ahead and roll your scimitar attack.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. That will definitely hit.
All right. So we'll do that damage, which is 7,
Okay.
and this one thing. Additional 1d6 for the swarm,
Okay.
which is
Oh, it looks like it did it already.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it added the gathered swarm damage in.
Oh, perfect.
That's the 7. So minus.
Take the odds of it.
Interesting. Very cool. And that's the one you want to use. You want to use the extra damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know that the other would work with this exactly because it doesn't have a corporeal form.
I would say that you would know it would work on this. Since the swarm is magical, it can.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Since you already rolled to know about it, I would say you would know that your swarm would be able to interact with these.
Well then, yes, I'd rather put distance between. between.
Got it. Okay, so it's back up on 13, but yeah, it can move 15 feet, I think, in any direction, horizontally in a direction of your choice.
Let's bump it up there, away from us here.
Yeah, as the I have to move it. As the specter rushes towards you, arms outstretched, you batter it away with your scimitar, and the bugs that have swarmed around you instead swarm the creature and inside of it and push it back physically away from you. Nobody else gets an attack of opportunity on it from. Oh wait, Stallion would. From where it got to.
Oh yeah, because it was right in front of me.
He misses, sadly. But I think that's it. It can't do anything else. It doesn't have enough movement to get back to you. It pushes like one more bit further forward and then is stymied. It's Stallion's turn. What would you all like Stallion to do? He's got his Devotee's Censor, which does radiant damage to undead.
I'm liking that.
Yeah,
He's got one more Guiding Bolt, which does a lot of radiant damage, but only one left.
You should probably move a little, like a little further down, so he's kind of more centered with everybody.
Yeah, I like
And
the
then
holy
do the radiant
flash.
damage thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can get towards the big guy?
Yeah.
All right.
He waddles
So-
down and the holy flashbang goes off.
Oh, you know what? None of you have to make... Jaeger's the only one who would have to make athletics or acrobatics checks. Everybody else can fly down.
True that.
My gosh. So Stallion, you want Stallion to fly down?
Yeah.
My opinion, and you guys can jump in, but I'm thinking like somewhere around here, where he's still with the two guys that are down there.
I'd love it if he
The
was
area
like kind of right over the top of us. If we could get a straight shot down, is that what you're thinking? I
Yeah,
just
just
want
kind of like to just to get more things within the radius of
Oh yeah.
like
Something I was thinking, since that thing's at the bottom of the shaft, I was right back down the hellmouth. But I get what you're going with. I was hoping to pick up the hellmouth is all. That's the only thing I have question
Well,
about.
I think that's 30 feet down, so I don't think that's going to hit either way.
Oh, it wouldn't? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
His Guiding Bolt would.
Problem for another day.
But
That's his Guiding Bolt is his only ranged thing that he's got. Otherwise, he's got 2 attacks with the Devotee's Censor.
And that's the area effect thing, right?
It can do an area of effect that gives everybody a D4 within 10 feet for a minute, but otherwise it just does radiant damage on top of its normal damage. All right. Do you want him to try and hit anybody with that?
Yeah, I may have lost the thread. I was thinking he had like a 10-foot radius, just ball of light that did radiant damage, or am I wrong?
No, he doesn't have a radiant area of effect spell.
Oh, I thought that sensor thing did that.
But he does have turn undead, right?
He does still have his turn undead.
That might buy us a little bit of time.
I don't know. We don't need an extra undead.
Usually, I think it buys a decent amount of time too, if it works.
Yeah, they have to, on a failing a wisdom saving throw, it is turned for a minute or until it takes damage.
Yeah, so we just lay off.
So- And he would be able to target everything in here with that.
That's
For where he's
that
at right
sounds
now.
good. Yeah, that sounds good, guys. That was a better idea.
Yeah. I vote that.
Okay, so
I like
one pass.
play by
Oops, that's not
committee.
Right.
Blow all the cooldowns.
Yes. Oh, we got
The two wisps pass their saving throws, but the specter and the other more powerful undead fail. So they will spend their turns going as far away from Stallion's position as possible until they are attacked again, or for the next minute.
Seems good.
Xavier, you and Artis are up.
I think probably Artis would probably step into the portal. If anything.
He squeezes right in next to you.
Perfect. And he's probably gonna shoot this one here.
Okay.
If he can. Without nicking anybody.
yeah, right.
Oh, that's right, doesn't he still have Go ahead.
Dig it.
No, I just remembered something. You go ahead.
His first attack hits. Does 3 damage. Oh, but it actually only does 1 damage. There we go. His second attack is maximum damage. His third attack misses.
Great.
So the specter is still alive and it is no longer turned.
Trying to shoot that one out. I want to use my what do you call it? How far can he get?
How
Now?
far can Artist get?
Yeah,
He's got another 15 feet of movement.
15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Can he reach the specter?
No.
1, 2.
Actually, no, 5-15. He could get right in front of Jaeger, basically, with his 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
He
him
went in a
there.
straight line in, and then he's got 15 left.
15 left. So you couldn't go here, 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 and then here?
You can what? I can't see what you're doing.
Oh. Okay, not see what I'm doing. Can you see me push this one?
Yeah. So I've got
Yeah.
he can go 5. That should be 50. His next diagonal should be an extra 10. Should be 5.
Oh, so diagonals are
15,
10.
shouldn't it? The first one's 5. The second one costs an extra 5.
Oh, okay, I get it then.
I don't know why. I know there's a setting I can make it do so that it automatically does that. I should set that up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, he would move there.
All right, in front of Jaeger. Oops.
Yeah. And
All right.
I will use my what do you call it? My bonus action steady aim on it. First one for my attack.
Okay.
And
So
we'll
you're
go.
staying where you are.
Yeah.
You get advantage on your attack.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, thank God. That was 21 to hit.
Yep, 21 will hit.
Pew. For 14 damage.
And that's a magic crossbow. It is
Yes.
full damage. You obliterate the specter with a heavy crossbow bolt. It just dissipates.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it for me.
Artis. Artis yells as he is sort of through the portal. He's taking stock of the situation. He yells, "Remember the riddle, lads!" That gets skipped. They're already dead. Kenneth's turn.
We got
Kenneth and flask of wine.
stuff. I forget what did we got. We got a crawl thing.
I don't know nothing about no riddles.
Because I was the only one that actually cared about the riddle. I think everybody else could give a less.
They're
He's
probably
not-
about the riddle.
Really bad at
He's
them.
knocked, stomach drops, skin crawls, heart stops.
Something about being scared.
Scared to death.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I still got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
That's what I got Darkar for. That was his job. Oh, I wonder if we can get inspiration from the peanut gallery.
I guess I should. I can help out with this wisp or something.
Yeah, plug that before it decides to give me a massage.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I do have a question about these gloves of soul catching and how they actually work.
Mm-hmm. Have you attuned to them yet?
I did attune them.
All right, so then you just, after making a successful unarmed strike while wearing these gloves, you can use the gloves to deal an extra martial arts die of force damage, which for you is still a d6, I believe. And you regain a number of hit points equal to the force damage dealt. So you get a d6 of force damage extra and a d6 and that same d6 of HP back.
Okay. Is there like charges on it, or is that just every hit?
Nope, that's every hit.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, that should be fun.
It will be fun.
Start punching things. Really, really hard. 12.
That misses just barely.
All right. Let's try the second attack. An 18.
That hits for sure.
All right. 6
So
points
you're
of
rolling.
damage.
So that's the D8 for your new fighting style plus the D6.
Is it the D6 plus the damage, or
Just the D6 that you get back. That's how I balanced it for a lower level, and I think, and as we get to the higher levels, you'll unlock the
Oh yeah, sure.
potentially unlock the. So now do just a D6 worth of. All right,
Extra
5 points of force damage.
Okay.
The extra force damage seems to do nothing to this creature,
Oh.
but you still get your. You still drain something from it, as you actually think what you drained is maybe the last bit of health force that it drained from something alive, and that makes you feel a little bit sick.
Ah, so it's like vampires sucking the blood out of mosquitoes.
Yeah, very exactly.
Perfect.
Kind of cannibalism when you think about it from our point of view.
Yeah, it's just like watered down. It's a little.
Well, wait, who did it last speed on? So basically, let's name some names here. What vintage are we talking about?
I don't think these have. Oh no, these haven't hit anybody in here yet. So
Oh, I
whatever
thought
he's
one of them, like,
tasting
Nick-
is
Oh, I thought one of them nicked Xavier when he stuck his hand in.
old. I think it tried
Oh,
to,
Shadow.
but oh yeah, the shadow got Xavier.
Okay, so basically you're tasting some fine brewed Xavier. So cold pressed Xavier.
Next. Oh, I got my bonus action.
Sir, that
26.
hits 100%. All right, 11, and roll your force damage too, because you'll get that. But this thing is destroyed. You get 6 points back, but make a dexterity saving throw, as well as Stallion and Scrod. Both of you make dexterity saving throws. Oops.
Let's have me actually make a dex throw for once. 18.
Okay. And what did you get, Kenneth?
26.
Oh yeah. So you all take you take 3 points of damage, force damage, I believe, as the creature hisses like a tea kettle, and then explodes as Kenneth deals its death blow.
Okay. I might make a. Can I make a second dex check because it lets me do that?
Yes,
Well,
oh wait, you already succeeded.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay. I thought I.
Yeah, 3 was halved, and actually you take half again because you're raging, so you only take 1 point of damage. But yeah, you already passed the.
I'm being a
you just
real
took
wuss
half.
about this. Sorry.
You guys are fine. What would you
Riddle that's
like
gonna beat
Flask
us.
of Wine to do?
Oh,
She didn't
Flask
already
of
go,
Wine.
did she? No.
Right.
Okay.
This one's still turned.
Yes, that one is turned.
Okay.
That one you can see it already starting to turn away from Stallion's holy light that emanates from the symbol he holds up.
Okay. So the only other is the wisp and this great thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess we Flask are gonna shoot at this thing. It's not close enough. It's a little bit further away, and I don't think it's hit. So.
Shoot at which?
The wisp, the one that's
The wisp.
not
That. Short bow, miss, and a hit, but minimum damage. A fairly underwhelming turn from Flask of Wine. This creature
there. I get,
uses. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
That's why I was just gonna move over some.
Yeah, go ahead. This creature spends
Spread
its
out a
turn moving as far away. Oh, interesting. So this thing can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. I think objects probably counts as the wall. So it just passes into the wall out of sight. And then it takes damage if it ends turn inside its object. So that thing's just dead, I think.
But
it will keep burrowing into the wall and taking force damage unless it pops out on the other side in a cave somewhere.
well, oh, as a dumb question, this is the one that was turned and retreated. into
Yes,
the
that's
wall?
the one that's turned. I
Well,
think
forget-
since it's incorporeal, it is turned all the way through the wall.
Would oh, go ahead, Steve.
When it ends the turn, would that break the turn and make it come back?
Yeah, owie, wouldn't it?
Because it takes damage.
Well, it's not
I don't
technically-
believe
It's
so.
technically
because...
not attacked.
No, it is until it takes damage.
Says
I
the
thought it was
lawyer.
until it is attacked, but it is until it takes
It takes
damage.
damage. So
We
it
just
goes.
rules lawyered our way over.
You know what? Actually, that's hurting you, so I will keep it.
Oh no,
in
that's. I mean, but that's fair.
I wanted it to be a cool thing. I thought it was going to be a cool thing that would help you from that. If it's gonna hurt you more, I don't want
What?
to do it.
No, dude, it just dusted itself off. It just bashed its own head into the wall. That's
Oh, it
that's
can't-
something.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how much damage it takes from going in the wall.
Barely
A
any.
lot.
Oh.
Like a 10. No, I think it's cowering in the corner. I think that's better. It's just it's a ghost that's forgotten it can go through walls. It's so scared. It's knees knocking in the corner of the circular room.
Well, yeah, knees knocking. Now it has to have some other thing for a riddle.
Jaeger and who did I say? River Mist. Jaeger and River Mist.
Okay, so have they gotten the grade off yet? I might have missed that.
No, that'll
Oh,
be
no.
on. Scrod will have an attempt to do his, or no, Dragonbait and Scrod are gonna give it another try this turn.
You forget who's pulling that crate. I have never gotten initiative above a tortoise. So
19, 20. Firing. All right, so I have enough movement to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess at this point I'm probably gonna do the same thing and just ready my. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna see if I can help with the crate.
All right. Okay. I think at this point, with the three of you on it, you can already feel just your strength scores alone combined are enough to peel the iron gate up. It takes Jaeger. It takes your action.
Okay.
But with your effort added, the three of you are more. And I think Stallion probably comes around on his turn and helps out. Yeah, you guys pop that sucker off.
All right. Then I'll have River Mist kind of move forward and take some pot shots at the Wisp as well.
Okay, she shoots Wisp. One hit. One critical miss.
Oh no.
This attack misses and alerts your target to your presence and general location. I think it already knew. No worries there. It takes 3 points of damage. And then it's its turn. I'll not lose my d20. It floats over to here, and all three of you within 5 feet of it. Actually, that's one me. Scrod and Jaeger make Constitution saving throws.
okay.
Oh, death explosion.
As it, yeah,
Oh no.
I should
releases a wave of force into the three of you.
I got a 13.
All right, all of you are fine. You weather the blast and take no damage.
Hey!
It is, gosh darn it. It is the Hellmouth's turn. The grate lifts out of the ground with a terrible shriek of metal. Yeah, all three of you who are holding onto the grate make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll have to do that again.
No, that's Dragonbait again.
I got.
Dragonbait's okay.
I got a 6.
Scrod's okay.
Well, I got a 6. No?
Jaeger, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. Or normally you would take 10 points, but your armor absorbs the blast of necrotic energy that lashes out from this creature. The other two of you are okay.
I don't take any damage, or I take half damage.
No, you take 5. You take 5 points of
Okay.
damage. And that's it. Scrod and Dragonbait. The gate is free. I mean the grate. You lift it up and have an entry point into the this pit down where you can see this hellmouth is fashioned after a skull. It is not the fleshy face. It is a desiccated skull set into the floor down here.
Oh, that kind of sucks. Ew. All right. Do we have any ability to move further from our lift the gate?
It's you basically bent up half of it. If you want to keep going, yeah, you think you could use your turn to totally rip it off and have the full 10 feet, or the full 10 by 10 entryway down in. Right now you have like a 5 by 10.
Oh, okay. Just barely enough for everyone.
Two of you could get down. Two of you could like get through the hole at the same time. Even you and Dragonbait, even with your wings, if you like pull them in tight, you can get through.
I'm gonna do that for expediency, and I didn't quite have a choice. What I wanted to do was, when I get angry, I grow a tail,
All right, yeah, your tail pops out.
which is, I think, like some kind of insane striker.
You
gotta look it
get.
up. All I remember was it looked cool and put holes in things.
It's a reach property. You can hit them 10 feet away. So you can basically hover up here and still hit the hellmouth.
Oh yeah, I want to do some scorpion action.
And that's a D8 plus 4 every time you hit. And then if you get hit, you can use your reaction to roll a D8 and add it to your AC.
I was wondering how that worked. Okay.
That's how it works. So if you get hit now with your tail out, you can basically hide behind it, I guess, is how you flavor it.
Okay. All right. So that's
So you snake your way down in. Do you want Dragonbait to go down there as well?
what do you think, guys? Is that okay?
Dragonbait will have to get within. Dragonbait will have to be on the floor to hit it, basically.
Okay.
Give a fuck. He'd hop down there and be like, yeah, start swinging up.
Okay,
around.
yeah. Does he have any good weapon for like actually harming magical creatures or whatever?
Have you seen his sword?
Oh.
He's got
well,
a kick-ass. His sword is named Holy Avenger.
Oh, that would probably be useful. That sounds like a good idea.
Let's see.
Okay,
The
Holy
wisp tries to.
I'm kind of hoping the rest of you guys keep those wisps off our back.
Once my turn comes around, I can kill that one next to you guys.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and you sound much better.
He
really?
Dragonbait shoulders past the wisp, and I'm gonna move him down to this lower map. He's just down here. That's just gonna be easier for me. Same thing with you, Scrod. You are. Actually, here we'll put him there, and you there.
Okay.
So Scrod, go ahead. You make your tail. You have 2 tail attacks if you like.
Okay.
Dragonbait has 2 Holy Avenger attacks. Oh my god, I need to put that one away.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah,
Right.
this will be fun. Okay. 13 and a 22.
All right, your second attack hits. Both of Dragonbait's miss.
What? It's sticking in the floor.
It just seems like he's sort of uncertain. Parts of it seem like they are alive, but when he strikes down, his sword strikes off stone instead of whatever this thing should be made out of.
Yeah. Likely story. I keep pointing down. That's the direction. 10 points of tail damage.
It takes the full 10 points of damage. Your melee attacks are magical now.
I know. I'm magical.
Your unarmed strikes, right?
Unarmed strikes. Yeah, the unarmed strikes count as affecting magically.
Great.
Now.
So it takes the full 10 points of damage. The Spectre is dead. Stallion is up. I'm just going to do Stallion. Stallion
Yes.
rushes over here, and Devotee's censor. Devotee censors that guy. That one's knocked. Miss. That's a hit. Here we go. 8 points of regular damage and 7 points of radiant damage. He demolishes that wisp. Jaeger and Stallion both make a quick dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
As it explodes on death. Stallion's okay. Jaeger, you're also okay.
Oh.
Is Stallion. Xavier, you and Artis are up.
Artist has wings, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, he's gonna, at least as far as he can move, he's gonna try and get as close to the helmet as he can.
He's got 30 feet. He can. I mean,
Like
he's
halfway
got a.
down.
Do you want him? You want him? He's got a. He's better off with his longbow.
Okay, then I guess he'll be flying towards, like, I guess
think.
over the hole and shooting down into the.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes up a spot directly above the hellmouth and begins to try and rain fire down with his longbow. One hit, one miss. So one hit in total. His longbow is not magical, so it only does 3 points of damage. He's trying to thread the needle a little bit, between Scrod and Dragonbait. So it's some tough shots.
Okay.
What would you like to do, Xavier?
I am gonna go right here, right next to him, and I'm gonna shoot straight down into the hole.
Same thing? All right, go
Yeah.
ahead and make your attacks.
Eat my arrow.
There's that monster over by the wall,
That's
too.
one miss.
He's busy.
Gonna
Okay.
be kissing the wall.
Oh, he is. Okay, I thought he wasn't. Sorry.
That's it for me.
Thanks for missing us. Thanks for not hitting us.
That's
though.
right. All right. They're dead.
I try.
Kenneth and Flask of Wine.
Yes. Is there room for me in the hole?
Yeah, there is.
If you scroll down, it's got a side profile that kind of shows you what's going on down there.
And it's a 10 by 10 foot square circle at the bottom as well. So there's room technically there would be room for 4 people to stand down there and all have access to
Sounds like a
get
fun.
at it. But then nobody could shoot at it from up top. Or they would, but it'd be tough. With all
Never
4
tell the
bodies.
odds. I can shoot through.
So yeah, there's room for you down there, but then if you want to leave an alleyway for people to shoot down, that'll be it.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is use my bonus action and use my claw tattoo, which gives me 15-foot range for my unarmed strikes. Then I can
Okay, so
stay a little bit further away, go about halfway down,
yeah, exactly, that would work.
beat him up from a distance.
Yeah, so it's starting to look like sort of a spiral staircase of hovering adventurers
All
down
right.
there.
So that takes a bonus action, but it also gives me a, another additional d6 of damage.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
All right.
One shot this thing. Hell, you got so many hits too.
Miss.
And second one,
Hit.
that is 12 points of damage from the hit. And then
Alright.
there's
The d6 of force damage.
2d6 of force damage, actually, now. The Eldritch one was force as well.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Makes it a little bit easier. So
Yeah.
the first one will be from the gloves for healing purposes. The second one
Yeah,
will be
got it.
from the tattoo.
Perfect.
So 2 from the gloves, 6 from the tattoo.
Got it. So, takes 8 points of damage, and you regain 2.
Yep.
8. That's 2. And flask of wine.
Flask of wine can come over and shoot at it.
Okay, we'll put you down on this other map as well. Flask of wine. That's taking shots. God. I'm rolling critical fails with all my dice. If you were
I'm
hiding,
not-
your target
I'm
sees
not-
you. That's the same one again.
I'm not complaining, man. I'm not complaining.
Well, they've all been for your friends.
Yeah, the ones that do matter.
Oh,
Jaeger and
Yeah, I'm
River
still not-
Mist.
I'm still not complaining.
Okay. So I think River Mist will do that first. Can move over here and just ready action on this other thing that's over here in case it starts
Okay.
to head back towards us.
Got it.
Okay.
She will
Only a limited
be
amount of time.
keeping an eye on the turned poltergeist until
Yeah.
further notice.
And then I'm gonna say, isn't that riddle something about scaring something? Intimidate that face, damn it! And then
Get him strong.
We really
I'm
are
actually
looking
going
to.
to. So I'm actually going to take one of those vials of the phantom dust.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, wait a minute, where's everybody at? You big fucker, take this. Blow it at its face. And I'm gonna drop this vial down to you. With all this dust in it.
Which one of us? Because there's two big fuckers down here.
Oh, that's up to you.
The pretty one or the prettier one? We aren't gonna have a fight over that
I'm
later.
just gonna assume that you know who I'm talking about.
I'm pretty. Oh, I'm pretty boy. Oh. Let me see. Oh, one of us will make a deck save.
Yeah, go ahead and make a deck save, Scrod.
It gets to me. I mean, it goes past me first, I guess.
Yeah, you would have.
If I blow it, then I blow it.
Or would Kenneth make a play on that?
I think Kenneth would do it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
he
got it.
said, what did you say, big fucker, ugly fucker?
Yeah. Big fucker.
Big fucker.
Big fucker.
He's
Would
making
Kenneth
fun
make
of
a
Well,
my,
play
that
on
was-
that?
he's making
that
fun of
was
my
the
size
name.
again.
Yeah, I think that was the name he stripped under in college.
All right, Kenneth, make a deck save first then.
Caught me changing one time.
Blush. You make me blush.
Yeah, Kenneth yoinks the vial of black swirling dust out of the air. He said he told you to blow it in its face was your order. Or not order, suggestion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds. I can do that.
Scraden Dragon. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Scraden Dragonbait.
Okay. Well, since we don't know what's going on, we've seen a bunch of arrows whiz past us and mercifully miss us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's proceed as. So I didn't hear the intimidate it, right?
No, you probably
Yeah, I think you did.
Did okay.
Probably original.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my mean face, which is good for souring the milk of cows, apparently.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that's something I can do while attacking or if it's something I have to do in addition to attacking.
If you want it to be a check, if you want to like actually make a dice roll, I think it has to be your action.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, guys. Is it okay? I'm just gonna follow this advice.
No, that seems fine.
Sure, do it.
Okay, it's the foolishest
yeah.
thing I've done. Maybe that Holy Avenger will work
No,
this
no, wait. We did a boat wedding.
time. We did a boat wedding. Yeah, the boat wedding paid off in spades.
Mm.
Got so much social clout from that. Okay, what do I have to do as a check to do the intimidation, probably?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's right there under I. All right. Boom. Yeah, not all that impressive. 12.
Okay.
All right. Scrod lashes his tail out, just lashes his tail about his head and makes his meanest face. Meanwhile, Dragonbait gets a hit and a critical hit.
Yes.
Oh
See?
wow.
Um,
We'll attribute this to my being easy.
You lowered
one
his
of
defenses.
which is holy smokes. Okay,
Like it.
we're just gonna do. Okay.
Obliterates it. Oh my god.
What is it?
Okay.
Do some big numbers. Triple digits.
Well, how did you see it? What?
No, I'm being.
Oh, I thought you were like peeking over somebody's shoulder.
I'm simply reading the expressions.
Well, I will have you know, DM Dave, not proper Dave, is a practiced liar.
Poker face.
I am, but in this case, I think Dragonbait just killed it. It does an extra 2d10 radiant damage.
Oof.
Oof, duh.
Got
So
another two to that. Oh my god.
so his critical hit did 35 points of damage,
Sheesh.
and then his regular hit did like still a decent amount. Yeah, a little anticlimactic, but Dragonbait finishes off the fight.
Squelch.
Ah.
Oh, and we didn't even have to spend the magic
Should I
powder.
still blow this in his face?
With a screeching sound, an awful scream that echoes through this cavern. The Hellmouth disgorges another one of those skull keys, and then dies.
Ew. I'm gonna
Oh,
pick
yeah.
that up gingerly with my
Is there
spiked tail.
ichor? Is there ichor at the bottom of that hole when it died?
No, it just sort of shriveled up. Yeah, it just sort of like shriveled up down to almost the size of a regular face, and then out of that spat out the skull. So it now just looks like there's sort of one like stone skull, mushed stone skull carved into the bottom of this.
Neat.
But that is about it. Other than this one poltergeist that is still huddled in the corner, terrified of the holy light emanating from Stallion's holy symbol. Another arcane gate. Those of you who are still on this level can see, whoom, the glow of an arcane gate appears on the far side of the cavern.
Hmm.
Got done. Guys, we can leave now. Gates open.
Should we take care of this guy over here?
If we get out fast enough, we won't have to worry about it.
Like the idea of just leaving him there because
I
he's
know,
not
I
doing
know.
us any harm.
There's one good way to figure it out. Stallion, can you tell us if that thing's evil?
Stallion confirms that the creature is indeed evil.
I don't know, guys.
Not a fan of leaving it.
If I don't leave it.
Evil things are usually kind of evil.
If you all prepare an attack, you are able to dispatch the poltergeist without much fuss. If that's the way you'd like to go.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be gang style.
Quick, guys, stomp him.
I love the idea we,
Count of three,
we
guys.
curb stomp a specter.
You
And
curb stomp the poltergeist.
The
Just
poltergeist.
You gang up on him.
I-
Bully it.
I like to imagine you wait until the second that the turn undead ends. It turns around, ready to face you, and is just surrounded. And then it goes into that cartoon cloud of dust.
I think we should
After
actually.
which there is no poltergeist.
I just feel like we may have actually evoked sympathy for the poor thing, where we just blew the snot out of it.
Yeah, there was one little gulp.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, you just see the big cloud and the swirling hands and fists and knives and bombs.
Yeah.
As a minor question, this is sort of a meta thing. I'd like to use a bottle to collect the ichor for no reason other than that's what Jacob used to do.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I know it's important, so I'm gonna collect the bottle of it and give it to Jaeger.
While he's doing that,
All right.
I will do work on the stuff that's left over at the top.
Got it.
Because I just don't know if that's what he needs, if that's what they like. They just collect that stuff.
That's gross.
Jaeger, make an Arcana check. Scrod.
I just don't want to get contaminated.
Just do
That's-
it.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no chance that this is preserved in any way. It's simply the gesture.
Yeah, you watched him. You watched him do it enough that you get the basic gist of it. You get some goop in a vial and give it to Jaeger.
Yeah.
Jaeger, you are able to harvest any of the potential ingredients from any of these creatures.
All right. And then once I scoop up that, I'm gonna declare, this house is clean.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Sorry, this house is clear.
This
And
house is- yeah. And then Scrod walks up to you, gingerly holding out a vial of, frankly, unidentifiable goop.
And I like there's like goop dripping down from the outside. Like it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cork is like halfway on.
yeah, I
It's
went
overfilled.
pants.
there you go.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Smell it.
I wonder if I could drop my letter into the ichor now. Does that count as a pool of water for purposes of the bit?
Yes, yeah. You now that the room is cleared, you find a little rivulet of this slowly gooping ectoplasm left over, and entrust your vial with your letter to mom to it. It slowly slithers down and into a crack that you assume is heading home.
Get out of the building.
Nice. It's
You blindly
not cool.
trust is heading home.
Oh, the great water continuum of these bottles. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'll give him the urine sample that I often gave
Mhm.
to Jacob.
Oh God, I must have been asleep when you guys were doing that. I don't remember any of that.
This happened off. A lot of things happened off camera. There's a lot going on. Scott has a very dynamic life off camera, while the rest of you are doing arcane
Rich.
things.
Everybody gets 1,000 experience points for clearing this dungeon.
All right.
Ooh,
I get to play the sound.
I
sound.
think I'm gonna go nice round numbers now.
Round numbers would reduce how much I can squeeze out of these guys.
I'll round up. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll round up. All right. What's the plan?
I'm getting out of here. This is too spooky for me.
Xavier, as you pass through that arcane gate, you end up boom, out here in the original room you entered in.
Whew. Thank God. I finally get out of here. I'm gonna slowly start flying up.
Really seriously never figured out that riddle, did you guys?
Who needs to solve a riddle when you can just brute force it?
That is an answer I would come up with.
The skull, on closer examination, the skull disgorged by the hellmouth is emblazoned in both, what did I say, draconic and infernal, I think,
Yeah.
with the word fear.
No, if we were to say that out loud, it's already passed. That probably would have done something.
Who knows? Who can say? You guys, do the rest of you head out through the arcane gate?
Damn it.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Alright.
sure.
All right, back up
there a riddle
and
with the
out of
first one?
this.
Someone,
There was. There was indeed.
I don't remember the riddle from the first one.
I kept scrolling back up to it to check it out.
I was gonna say I don't remember it either. And I wrote the damn thing.
Yeah, well, I wasn't.
Xavier usually writes that kind of stuff down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it written down in my book right here. It says,
Who that saving throw?
I actually did write the very first one somewhere on my sheet. I don't know where I put it though.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
notes.
Let me see. Where was it? Gosh, we've
Oh.
done like a million sessions of this thing.
I'm sorry, I was in Vegas at the time, so I didn't know what you guys. I missed all the good hellmouths. I think that one was like
Write that one down.
quick claims court or no fault or something.
Oh, here it is. It was great gain, ill-gotten, glass thin, tooth rotten.
Agreed.
Okay.
Maybe.
The word on the skull key was pain.
What?
I guess. I don't know how pain can rot your teeth, but
Oh no, your teeth rotting causes pain.
Oh hell yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Mm.
I think it should have
Maybe your
been.
DM had a particular ailment on his mind when he wrote
Yeah.
that.
Yes, and the special one of the special cat companions called Kicking the Balls was also participated in that raid.
So you are at this little star here. That's where you, as you come up and out of the cavern, it is becoming evening. It is you feel it is probably a good time to make camp.
are the other
Yeah.
brothers here?
I agree.
The Bruise brothers, I believe, have all set off.
Oh, they would wait to see if he came out alive? Oh God.
Did they, or
Nah.
did they set off?
Yeah.
They set off to go and retrieve, or no, go and give Jacob's body its proper bruise family respects.
And it seemed like they were happy to leave this one particularly behind.
Yeah, bugs thing. Now that I realize what happened, it was like, oh man, we ever catch a break on that? I like the idea that they all just basically have the same like level of care as a bunch of house cats for each other. Be another one.
They swarm.
Uh, so yeah, I'll start mucking around, setting up a fire, whatever else needs to be doing.
All right, yeah, you all you start making your camp for the night.
Making sure that Jaeger stays upwind of the fire so that nothing sets him off.
Nothing catches.
Nothing catches.
Xavier, while you're sort of making your preparations, you notice that Jaeger is working on something quite similarly to the way that Jacob used to, but you're not exactly sure where this thing that he's working on came from. He's got vials. He's got all kinds of stuff that he's sort of decanting.
Huh. Hey, Jaeger, what you working on? It looks fascinating.
I'm separating some stuff that I cleaned off the that little dungeon floor. Look if you want. Hold a bunch of them like in between each finger. Little bugs will crawl around and back down the sleeve.
No, thank you. I have to wash my hands just by looking at that. Neat.
Suit yourself.
I will be over here. Ugh.
Who is on first watch?
That was
Still
some
getting
mighty
used to
fine.
Jaeger.
That was that mighty fine role play in there.
Yeah, I threw you to the wolves a little bit. Who's on first watch?
Kenneth is feeling pretty fine. He can take first watch.
Okay.
Take first watch with him. I want to finish separating my dusts, and I'd like to finish those daggers that Jacob started.
Oh, he was so close too.
Was very
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, this
if
is
I
it.
remember right, I think it is.
So yeah, as everybody else beds down around in their various tents around the fire, Jaeger, you pull out the ghoul hands, barely recognizable as ghoul claws anymore. They are very nearly a fine-looking set of daggers now. Only the barest ragged edge remains to hint that they were even something natural before. That's how precise Jacob's workmanship was. And now, tonight, you spend your watch finishing them off, finishing your brother's work, and putting your own touch on them.
Almost poetic.
You scarab.
Ding. You got.
Yeah, I know.
And yes, you have the what is it? What are the ghoul claw daggers?
So, once per day, when you hit a creature with the weapon, one of these weapons, the creature must succeed a DC 10 Constitution save or become paralyzed until the beginning of its next turn.
Nice.
There we go. Once per day.
Of course, elves and undead are immune to this, but finishing him was more of a, thing for his brother than it was to use in undead combat.
As you put the finishing touch on the daggers, hold them up to the firelight to admire your workmanship, you and Kenneth both hear crashing in the distance. Highs or lows? One of you.
Take it.
Let's go high.
All right. Both of you make perception checks.
Should I roll over on my dinosaur summoning horn?
20.
All right. Here we go. We are going to pop over to this.
Uh-oh.
So you've made camp over here on this river bank. Go ahead and arrange yourselves as you would be. I'll plop down a little fire for you guys. Yeah, oh, do I have any?
I need
Must.
fire orientation.
This one, the free stuff for sure.
Here we go. Fire pit. So yeah, you're kind of there. Where would Jaeger and the sound is coming from this direction, the west.
I would imagine. Well, imagine these two would probably be together. I'd imagine. Well, I know that Xavier went away from me. Everybody probably is a little bit of away from me.
I couldn't see.
And then Kenneth and I probably be like probably where we are, opposite sides of the
Yeah.
campfire.
Great.
Gonna box of wine and river.
Box of wine. This is such a good name. Such a good name for
All
a
I say
tabaxi.
All I can say is that's been all week of cooking in my head. So
Yeah. Thundering out of the forest to your west comes a stegosaurus.
What now? Ooh.
like you would.
It is, let's see, how much movement does it have?
More than you think.
It's when it's Logian.
It's a tiny-headed rhino with a with a spicy tail. The Thanginizer.
Good reference.
Yep. Oh, I don't know why I should know these.
40
things.
feet of movement.
Old Thag Simmons.
Oh, thanks, Simon.
So it charges to there, and we will roll for initiative.
Oh,
Here, everybody. Actually, wait, hang
I'm
on
asleep.
1 second.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think that's Lenny.
no, Lenny doesn't have those fins.
Lenny's great cousin.
Lenny makes well, they are both ichthyosaurs. They're bird-hipped dinosaurs.
Will everybody please read off their initiative rolls for me? Kenneth?
12.
12. Xavier?
17.
17. Scrod. Oh, there we go.
Might as well be a
Scrod's
one.
went in automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll for Stallion. Stallion got a fucking natural 20.
Of course he did.
Of course.
That's Stallion. Oh, right here.
Jaeger.
23.
23. There we go. Now,
Which makes sense. It's right behind me.
yeah.
And it makes it
Jaeger,
very
you are
nice.
up.
Okay. I see this big Stegosaurus. Then I think what I will do is I might actually fling one of these brand new daggers at it and see if I can't paralyze this thing.
Okay.
Oh,
I love
freshly made.
Yeah. I mean,
Hot
they're
out
in
the
my hands
oven.
already. Why not, right?
Yeah, you just have finished. You've just gone. They're ready, and then you look up and are almost face to face with this bellowing beast. Go ahead, and
A
Oh,
14.
I just
14
love
will
that.
hit.
Yep, right in the mouth.
And now I have to make a saving throw, or
DC 10 Constitution save.
Oh, that's a dinosaur though.
It's a dinosaur, though.
the Stegosaurus fails its
wow.
Constitution saving throw.
I love it.
So it is paralyzed for how long?
For till the beginning of its next turn.
So you quick as you like, flick this ghoul bone dagger out at the charging creature, spear it in the neck. It seems not to even notice for a second, and then it freezes in place. It skids a good 5 feet before coming to a full stop. Just from sheer momentum. But
It
it
was
is
6 points of
paralyzed.
damage for the dagger.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
Takes six. It takes
Yeah,
6
that's-
points of damage as well.
I love the idea that it would just slid head first into home plate.
Right.
Well, that one works. Try the other one.
Okay.
Let's see. And Heiser Lowe's Jaeger.
What lows?
So River Mist does not wake up. Heiser Lowe's for Stallion.
Lows?
Stallion is snoring away.
Better
Then,
watch seriously.
out of the jungle, comes the thing that the Stegosaurus was running from.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
balls.
Right, yeah.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Sure.
in its full fury, bursts through the tree line, roars, and makes dead for the now paralyzed Stegosaurus.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yell and wake everybody up.
I love the idea that we're all gonna gather together in a circle, hold hands, and sing "Circle of Life" with this.
So the T-Rex sinks a massive bite, comes away with a good chunk of the creature's right side now exposed. He took out about half of its HP with one bite.
Ow.
Oh.
Horks back a huge lump of the raw meat in its gullet and then roars again. I think with that, everyone is awake. Xavier
I'd like
and
Stallion to roll for it.
Artist, you're up. Well, okay, we'll roll for Stallion on his next turn. Everybody else is awake for sure. But Stallion, we'll see. Xavier and Artis.
Okay. Is its vision based on movement?
Make a nature check.
Nature, you say?
Induce.
I'm kind of smart. Oh my god. 15?
It
It's not that kind of T-Rex.
doesn't seem to be. From what you know, it doesn't have any. You've heard that myth before, and you've also heard that it's a myth. So you're like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna trust that here in the jungle in the middle of the night.
Okay. Well, since I know that, did that
Yeah.
take my action? Or,
No.
well, I, not mind, using the Mask of the Beast, thing,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use a charge and cast Animal Friendship on T-Rex.
What's the range on Animal Friendship? Just curious. I'll pull it up. You can definitely get there. I just want to know.
You got to go up really close and itch it behind the ear and go nicely.
30 feet. So you'll have to get a little closer if you want to do it on the T-Rex.
Is this a deep river? Or is the river here?
No.
now? Okay.
It's a shallow rivulet that you set your camp up next to.
I'm gonna like go slow as possible, but I guarantee this thing's gonna work. Hold on, wait. You said a range of 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
I think
So yeah,
it's
you're good
here.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to use my Animal Friendship on it.
Nice.
All right. So what's your saving?
It should say on. I don't know. It doesn't say.
So it would be, yeah, what is it, I wonder?
Oh, it's DC 20.
Must be. We'll just call it like a wisdom, probably. That's most natural magic. So we'll call it 10 plus. We'll call it 12. Till I look it up for real. And it definitely doesn't have a intelligence more than 4, I don't think. No, he's stupid. Okay.
I
That is a failure.
Oh.
It is charmed by you. You put on the mask of the tiger and begin trying to reach out and link your mind with the great alien mind of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And somehow you, aided by the mask, are able to find some common ground so that you understand it and it understands you. What you get from it is an overwhelming sense of hunger.
Well, your meals.
And you are able to quell the hunger a little bit, so that you don't think it's going to take that hunger out on you.
Good. My survival is the number one thing.
Would you like
I can command
or Artist Simber to do anything?
He's gonna look up and he's gonna see what I did and just go, oh, we've got it. He's gonna go back.
All right. So yeah, Kenneth, do you want you or Flask of Wine to do anything? You can see Xavier starting to. Xavier clearly is doing something with the beast, and he's got the beast's attention, the T-Rex's attention.
Can I ride it?
Depends on how far its charmed effect extends. Is it also my allies? Or is it just me?
I believe it's lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. It is charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. So I would say, yeah, it's not. Yeah, you've got. It is friendly towards you, and your companions.
Cool. Yeah, give it a try.
All right.
You know, what if it's a proud creature?
It's eating though, so you gotta be careful for its.
Yeah. Don't try and take its food away.
No, I was gonna.
It'll bark at you.
They'll bark at you.
I mean, I was gonna like kind of hop on in. You could have it pick up its food and maybe take it somewhere else.
Now, let me get my dagger first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it'll eat it, and then it'll come out like the cell phone.
You get the feeling it wouldn't bother me as much as it would somebody else.
Be paralyzed as it ate it. It's constantly stabbing itself.
Okay, yeah, Kenneth, you are able to with the Xavier knows that you're going to do it, so the creature also understands that you mean it no harm and allows you to climb up its tail onto its back. It sort of like makes it a little bit easier for you. You are atop the T-Rex.
We'll give it a little head pat.
Might I ask,
I
what
love
is the
D&D.
duration of this spell, actually?
24 hours.
Oh, crap. Then hell yeah!
All right.
We can all write it.
Yeah,
Just
Animal
make it
Friendship
like-
is a 24-hour duration.
I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a minute, and then it would just be missing a monk.
Yeah.
I have a +2 to animal handling. Totally be fine.
All right, Scrod and Dragonbait doing anything?
Is the Stegosaurus still alive?
It is alive. It is paralyzed still. You can, as you look
Oh.
over, you can see its eyes flicking back and forth wildly. It is
It's not gonna be
bleeding heavily.
It's not going to be alive for long. I don't know if there's an NPC quick kill for this, but I'm gonna see if I can spike its brain. I'm gonna pick it.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's paralyzed, which I believe means it's incapacitated.
I just know you get advantage on it.
You should. I mean, it should be under like a coup de grace kind of thing.
I think so. I think, yeah.
I really want
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attatter is within 5 feet. So you're gonna get 2 critical hits on it, basically.
Okay.
That's
I just want to take its head off. At least the primary brain. Although that brain is also undead.
Scrod
Yeah.
walks up to the Stegosaurus, great axe drawn, and with one clean, swift strike, decapitates the Stegosaurus, which falls limp to the ground. And I would say we are out of initiative. There are no longer any hostile creatures.
Yeah, I definitely want to retrieve my dagger.
Yeah, you are able to retrieve the dagger from the
Finished
Stegosaurus's body.
I like the idea that while you are getting it, you just see this axe swinging toward your head, right near your neck.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get this real quick. All right, yeah, go ahead.
it's all about timing.
Well, I guess I can finish my watch from up here.
Yeah, let's see, can I convince the T-Rex to, like, watch with us?
The T-Rex sort of bobs its head at you. Highs or lows?
Highs, I'm feeling really good.
You get the impression that it wants you to take it on a walk.
Sure. I can do that. It
You're gonna have
wants
to clean
walkies,
up
guys.
after it. Yeah, you're gonna have to clean up after that. You got a bag?
This is
I
not
wanna-
private property where we're at. It can go wherever it wants, I believe. And I'll let it do that. There's no pick up after your dog signs around here, Scrod.
A hastily drawn piece of paper. If you fill a wood nymph's hole with dino poop, it's gonna be Sorry.
Can I legit
Force of habit. I got dogs. It's a force of habit.
I walk you?
Make an animal handling check with advantage, Xavier.
Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, worse. 16.
Okay, when you you take it and sort of start leading it. Well, actually, how are you just?
I guess
How do you?
I wanted to
Yeah, go
say I
ahead.
was riding on top of it, but I guess I would probably be kind of walking ahead of it to kind of lead it, I guess.
Okay, there's room up there with Kenneth if you'd like to ride it.
Yeah. I would not mind riding it.
Yeah. So yeah, you and Kenneth, you take a seat sort of next to, or either in front of or behind Kenneth. Probably behind Kenneth because he's up there first.
Yeah.
Unless you want to try and climb up and over him.
I can fly up and over
That's right. Everybody can fly.
him.
Everybody can fly. I
Uh,
keep.
yeah. agree.
I just climbed up the T-Rex for no reason.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I did it. So
It takes a while to get used to.
Yeah.
So yeah, Xavier, you take the creature out and it just sort of tromps out into the forest a distance and then stops, and then tries to crane its neck back and over and catch your eye with one of its eyes.
I look at it and I say, "Your name is Carnivorous Maximilius. I love you." Oh, hear that, Kenneth? Says I love you.
Yeah.
I thought it might be bored.
I
I don't speak dinosaur. I don't know.
neither do I. Do you sure it was bored?
I don't know. They let us
Are you bored, boy?
keep
Or
fish in the
your
monastery.
girl?
I've never ridden a dinosaur before.
Damn.
Goldfish never really talk much.
Xavier, you get that same sensation again of hunger.
I
Or impression, I guess I should say, not sensation.
yeah, I'm hungry too.
Yeah.
I guess I'll.
Did
What's that?
he polish up the Stegosaurus already?
Yeah, they require like 20 tons of food.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, wow.
No, it's only taken the one bite out of the Stegosaurus.
Oh,
Oh, I'll be like, "Do you want to go finish your meal, boy? The one next to where we were?"
It snaps at the air.
Oh, then hell yeah, let's go, and I'll try and rein it back towards where we came.
All right, it trots back over to the Stegosaurus corpse and munches away happily.
Yeah.
You get the impression that maybe it didn't really want to go for walkies, and
Not like a true
you
dog,
you
dude.
mistook what he was trying to get you earlier. I don't think anybody's gonna fuck with you tonight with T-Rex on watch. So I'm just gonna say the rest of the watches are uneventful.
I did forget that I've got Zero in my backpack, and I have to let him out. And nobody's been introduced to him. As soon as we started talking about dinosaur pets.
That's true. That's very true.
Zero?
So now that everybody's awake again, you've had this little scare. Everybody's starting to settle back down again. Scrod, you notice that Jaeger is every once in a while he's looking into his backpack. He picks up the flap and then reaches inside, but never comes back out with anything.
Okay. No,
And
I
he
personally-
seems like every once in a while he puts his head in there and talks and then comes back out, but quietly enough that you can't hear what he's saying.
Look, I've learned not to that. This is every brother to they're off. They're very odd. I am, as a meta thing, you can't see it, but as a meta thing, I'm a little pissed that I had to send my Dino Buddy action toy away, and everyone else is collecting them up like we're on a Pokemon journey or something. So I kind of
yeah,
am
but
looking
I had
over
one.
at Jaeger's thing, and just like eyeing it up and keeping upwind out of the lice and thing. Like, did you have you talk bags? You have a talking bag? It keeps secrets?
Oh, I've got. Come here.
Yeah, I'm gonna sidle close.
While Xavier and Kenneth are off stomping around on their dinosaur
Yeah, it's like
Lean over
in the
and
background.
open my bag.
lean over looking. This is one of the things that Dakar and I agreed never to talk about. But I'll do it for you this time.
So inside is actually a little puppy.
Oh my god.
A blink dog, actually.
I now have the largest giant anime eyes face ever.
I got him
It
in my
is.
time with the Fae. Spent
You
some
got him
time
where?
with the Fae.
A fairy dog. I have no idea if I don't want to pick him up, but I'm just dying to pick him up.
You can touch him if he lets you. If not, he'll just disappear.
Okay, I'm gonna go and touch the dog.
Highs or lows?
Whichever it is, it better work. That's all I'm telling you.
This is an important. This is a really important choice.
It's
Yeah,
a
I agree.
check.
What'd you say?
The one that works, whichever one wins.
Which is
it's gonna be highs.
you tentatively reach out one of your large, bulky fists,
Butch.
and the pup sniffs tentatively at your hand, and then looks up at you, Jaeger.
He's all right. He's big, but he's all right.
The blink dog starts licking your hand,
Oh, I'm just over the moon at this point.
and then snuffling and licking, and then you Jaeger, soon you can. He's squirming in your bag. He wants out. He really wants out.
Because we did just
All
eat,
right, all right. Stretch
Did
your
we
feet.
actually eat before we did anything?
No, it's morning. We should probably eat now.
Okay. I got something that'll happen after breakfast.
So now that Scrod has met Zero and trusted him, Zero is out. This little blink dog is out running around camp, and every once in a while, as he's zipping and zooming around, it looks like he's gonna run straight into either a boulder or a tree trunk or a leg sometimes, but then he'll disappear and reappear maybe 5 or 10 feet down the track, having totally missed whatever obstacle he was about to crash into. Flask of Wine and River Mist are decidedly unenthused.
I like it.
They're both their ears are back, their tails are swishing, but they are not saying anything. They're just sort of off to one side.
They're cats. That makes sense.
Oh well, while he's zipping around, if he comes near me, I'm gonna basically regurgitate this for him.
Highs or lows, Jaeger, really quick.
As my mother's
Nice.
taught me. Yeah.
Jaeger, I would say you don't notice. I mean, they're not hiding it, but you just don't notice that the cats don't like your dog. Scrod, at one point, highs or lows?
Lows.
At one point, the pup sort of finishes his zoomies and sploots out on the jungle floor next to you, panting heavily. You reach over and go, what? What?
Yeah.
What? And as is tradition for your family, spit up a little pre-chewed breakfast for the youngest member of your pack. Highs or lows?
Lows.
The dog hoovers it up.
And I will also switch over to a new diet now that there's a
Jaeger, this happens too quickly for you to do anything about, but you certainly see it happen.
Rod never pre-chews my food for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I did lick Xavier back to health.
Very true.
All right, no, none of this bothers me.
Perfect. All right, we will see what is next on the agenda for this crew deep in the jungles of Chult next time.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, all the cast, and of course all the audience and their participation. If you liked what you saw, please hit that follow button down at the bottom right-hand corner of the side of the screen.